Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well this morning. The first video that I'm going to do regarding this packet is going to be very short, and it's just really going to be talking about what's in your packet and what you're supposed to do with it. This time, you received 3 stapled together packets. They're mini packets. You had an assignment sheet that talks about those. Also, there's a letter that I sent just in case somebody's letter got left out. I'm going to read that. Dear 4th grade families, first, boys and girls, let me say how much I miss all of you. I really do. I have loved having each of you in my class this year, and I'm so sorry we won't be able to finish the year together. I love you all very much. And parents, thank you for entrusting your babies to me and to us at Biggersville this year. I'm sad all this has happened, but it is what it is, and we're trying to make the best of it. In this packet, you will find the final assignments enclosed. Please work through this with your child and make sure these are completed and returned by May 18th. So May 18th is official packet return day. So again, I attached my information. I'll screenshot that also and make sure that you have the letter and the information just in case somebody's got left out or whatever. And it has my email, lweeden@allcornschools.org. Has my personal email, lisaweden@gmail.com. It has my phone number. And I have asked you to please call or text Smokey Move with any questions. I also use Remind. This time, I'm not going to be using Remind as much. I'll try to remember to always transfer it to Remind. But mainly, I'm going to be using School Status because that's what the district has asked us to do for all of our information and our correspondence with you. Each time I make a video, I probably won't upload those to the Biggersville Facebook site anymore. I'll probably just send a link to the YouTube videos, and you can go back and you can access all of those at any time in one place. I'll be sending daily messages. I've already sent some messages. I will try my very best to make sure all of your messages are there by 9 o'clock. Monday through Thursday. I probably won't send messages on Friday. The first, in addition to the letter, is your assignment page right here. In this package, you'll find 3 mini packets stapled together. These will each contain 1 full week's work. 3 mini packets equal 3 weeks' work. There are some writing assignments. One, you're going to read about the Titanic. I chose this because the Titanic is something that when I was in 4th grade fascinated me. I remember reading a reading comprehension sheet on it, and it fascinated me. So I thought the kids might enjoy it. I believe it's a ReadWorks on the Titanic. Maybe not. It may be something else I bought. I'm not sure. But after completing that packet, they're to write a personal narrative. And we've talked about personal narratives in our class. It's just a story. You're just telling a story. It needs to be made up, a made-up story. It can have some things that really happened in the Titanic in it. It needs to include these things. If you were on the ship that fateful night, what happened? What was your name? You can make up a name. You could look up a real character on the Titanic and be that. Where were you from? Where were you traveling to and why? Were you traveling alone? What did you see? Use your 5 senses. It's always good to use our senses when we write. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you taste, touch, and smell? Think about what it was like on that ship that night. Describe everything that you can think of. Were you afraid? Did you see the iceberg when the ship hit it or after the ship hit it? Did you live or did you die? Something to think about. Then also, The week you read about baseball, there is an assignment here called It's Opening Day. This will be fun. Even if you've never been to a Major League Baseball game or any kind of baseball game, you can read this and you can still write this. The week you read about baseball, write about attending a Major League game on opening day. It can be a real story. You may have gone and you may remember a lot about it. It can be a fictional story, just made up. Be creative, and once again, use your 5 senses. What did you see at that game? What did you smell? I always smell the food, of course, the popcorn and the candy corn and the cotton candy, hot dogs cooking, all that stuff. So be creative once again. It can be a real story or a fictional story. Then your last packet, there is a series of articles on health and the environment. Now, these came from ReadWorks, but they don't always have questions at the end of these articles like our ReadWorks articles normally do. These are for you to read each day, and I wrote directions on most of them for you to underline, highlight, make notes just about what you read. And then at the end of the week, there is another essay. Write about what you learned from these articles. So like I said, I wrote directions on most things, especially the reading comprehension to help. Always cite your text evidence by telling where you found it, underline it in the text, highlight it in the text, go over it with a crayon, whatever works for you. Okay? Always answer incomplete sentences. Why do we do that when we could just answer in one word? Because it helps us practice our writing, our grammar, our mechanics. We need to be able to restate a question in a complete sentence. And then, like I said, always show where you found it in the text. Now, I did not give specific reading assignments in this packet. It simply says this. Read every day. You can read a book. You can read a newspaper. You can read your Bible. You can read anything that you want to read. But just make sure that you read every day. I did send social studies weeklies. You can read those. You can read those together as a family. The only thing that I have asked them to do on the back of the social studies weekly is just the stuff on the back. The crossword puzzle, and then there's anything like this. This time we will not do all the thinking, the review, and the writing because you have writing assignments. But like I said, those you can read those together as a family. You can talk about them. They're all on the state of Mississippi because that's what we study in 4th grade social studies is the state of Mississippi. But like I said, you have 3 of those. Enjoy those together. All right. The next videos will be either a reading of the Island of the Blue Dolphins. I can't talk today. Or it will be starting our assignments together. Probably I'm going to read another chapter. We're going to try our best to finish that book. I wanted to do The Secret Garden, and we still may have time to do some of that, and I might try to do it like as a summer book club type read also. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're keeping yourselves busy, and hopefully this will be over soon. Thank you. I love you all, and have a blessed day. Bye.